Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back. This is Ryan and Chad here with you from the Breaking Bad show. And Ryan and I wanted to make a video, really talk about this show that we love so much, and just spend a couple minutes talking about you, and frankly, giving you an update and some behind the scenes when Ryan and I are texting or calling each other about this show and scheduling guests and how much fun we're having with it. It really is. It's a labor of love, and I hope you see it on your end, how much fun we're having, because we really are. Every time we have a guest on, every single time, Ryan and I are connecting after the guest, and we're like, hey, they said this, or she said this, or this and this, and we're just growing and learning from it. So we just wanted to say thank you. And Ryan, what's your take on the show, man? Like, where are you at with it right now?
A lot of our guests that come on, I'll be honest, Chad, I don't feel like I'm worthy of even interviewing them, but they're all amazing people, and they're all just as happy as we are that they're coming on the show. They're as happy that we invited them on so that they can share what they're doing, their ideas, their stories, and get their stories out there, because it's all important stuff to hear. And I'll be completely honest with you, there's definitely a little selfish aspect in there, Chad, because I get to ask particular questions that I'm wondering of all of these amazing guests and get that firsthand advice.
Dude, that is one of my favorite things. That is honestly one of my favorite things. I love when we do our show prep and you and me will send our texts back and forth. And for anybody watching that, Ryan and I, we do our own prep, because Ryan has questions he wants to ask. I have questions I want to ask. We share those amongst each other to make sure that they mesh well and make sure they cover the topics, make sure they flow good. But we're mindful of that, because there's going to be things Ryan wants to know that, not that they're not interesting to me, but that's not where my brain first goes to. And there's going to be things like that for me. So being able to have two perspectives, two bro hosts kind of come at it from their own angle, it just really maximizes the info we're getting from our guests. And it brings you something that is hopefully checking some sort of block that you're interested in.
And just so our listeners know, we do not send the guests the questions first. So it's not rehearsed. It's not scripted.
That's another thing I love. I'm glad you brought that up. I love it. And it's funny. I feel like when the guests say, hey, thanks for having me on your show, I'm like, oh my God, thanks for saying yeah. Like, I'm the same way you, like, I'm just grateful you came on, and they're like, thanks for having me on. And I don't feel like we're patronizing each other. Like, at least I can only speak for myself, that you and me are legitimately grateful they came on, and everybody's so busy and all these high achievers we've had on. But I also sense from our guests, and I think we're pretty good about who we have on, that, a lot of humble people also that are grateful for us. So it's a pretty cool dynamic that everyone's in the same boat, helping each other and trying to put out the best info we can to help, our viewers and everybody else.
Yeah. And I'll just stress, and like you mentioned, that our guests have been so humble but I'll say that our guests have been nothing but absolutely amazing. I have personally learned at least something new from all of them, whether it was a new idea, a new strategy, a new thought, a new way to go about things. I've learned something from every single guest that we've had on.
And the best part of the guests, we build relationships with them. Like, that's important to both of us. Again, I can't speak for anybody else. I can just speak for our experience with the show. I don't know how it goes in other shows or other podcasts, or I don't know, but that was been a big pillar for us, is we just don't want to have guests on, say thank you, put the episode out, and then, we'll connect on social media, but I'll like something from yours every now and then. But like, these are people like Chief Moya, Chief Harvey, Scott Medlin called me today. These are phone numbers we're exchanging. We're calling them, we're texting them, we're building relationships. And I just think that's cool, because there is going to be a time, and this gets more to relational and versus transactional relationships, but we don't want to build transactional relationships. We're not naive to think in business that's not going to happen from time to time. You're not going to see eye to eye everybody. I provide something for you, you provide something for me, business related. All right, let's get it done. But we're really focused on relational relationships, of making something that we're benefiting and adding value to each other. And I feel like every guest we have on has been that same mantra, and we're kind of building our relationships with them, and it's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Well, brother, I love the show, man. I love you. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man.
Last thing I'll say, this is a cool story. Ryan's birthday was March 13th, this past Sunday. I was driving down the road today, coming home from work. Out of the blue, today's March 16th, we're recording this. Out of the blue, I'm thinking, when's Ryan's birthday? I don't even know why I thought that, driving down my car. So I shoot him a text. He goes, March 13th. That's 3 days ago. Like, First of all, happy belated birthday, brother.
Thank you.
What are you, 42?
42.
Woo, old man. Anyway, I just thought that was cool. Like, I was thinking about your birthday 3 days after it happened. Like, what out of all the days of the year, it's just crazy. So happy birthday, Ryan.
Those are some impressive vibes you get from the atmosphere, Chad.
I do get those a lot. Shockingly, again, I have so many flaws, but the one thing I have this intuition. I just know when somebody's hurting or struggling or happy about something, or it's just this weird connection with the universe that sends me these messages. So I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, and I'm grateful that we met and, have number one, come together to build this show, and number two, become friends in time too.
Dude, this show could end tomorrow and you and me are friends for life. So what else could you want?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Got a little behind the scenes curtain pull here of the Breaking Bad show. And we just want to thank you so much for being on this journey with us. We're hoping to continue to grow it and continue to have more guests and just kind of see where it goes. Ryan and I have been having a lot of conversations lately about like, where is the show going? What's the direction? And although we both want to grow, I think we're both of the mindset, let's just keep going down this road. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's not worry about the destination or the outcome. Let's enjoy the journey and see where it goes. And I think that's a great attitude to have. So we're going to just keep going down the road. Practice mindfulness.
Absolutely.
See you, buddy. See you soon.
See you, Chad.